Alright, back again. Grand Rising, good evening, wherever you are. Back again to do a part 3. This energy is quite deep, and I ain't got else to do today, so whilst I've been clearing my cards from the dusty work I've been doing throughout the house, I've literally just been connecting with some cards I totally forgot I had. They're just at the back of the shelves, and I've got so used to using certain cards that these ones have just kind of got forgotten. So as I'm clearing my energy of my cards and I'm tapping into this energy, been in this energy for some time, and this particular energy from the first video, from the first channeling, it's a deep energy, but let me just get what I've written from. So this is from part 2, the ending of part 2. I've cleared it, and I've just kind of homed in on the most important energies I'm tapping into in regards to this divine masculine, divine feminine connection. This is more so on the love side of the energy, because although I've tapped into divine feminine, divine masculine, you being your own twin flame energy kind of readings I've done, this is a love reading. I picked up on that when I tapped into this Emperor energy in part 2, ending of part 1. But this is what I've written. It says the Emperor is looking towards the Empress and the confidence of our rebirth, transformation, grounding, wanting to speak truth to in regards to a marriage, third party connection, which has possibly ended or was an unwise choice, which has left the Emperor in a state of conflict, feeling mentally defeated in between realms and needing to wake up out of the drama, out of the dreamlike energy. Disbelief of in regards to a possible pregnancy with someone where there's no chemistry, no attraction, one night stand energy, and now caught up in the guilt, remorse, wanting to cut the cord of the child, but wanting to cut cords with the mother, or the mothering energy. This Emperor, so I'm struggling to read my own handwriting. This Emperor is holding his sword, in this image of the card. So I can see that the Emperor is holding his sword close to his chest, his thoughts to himself. Queen of Wands, Empress energy, is in the stillness, quiet of her emotions. Her sensitivity, hormone changes, shifts within her and around her. Get consciously aware of her High Priestess energy, understanding her gift of intuition, passion and compassion, forgiveness, ready to give birth to a new creation. A lot of thought, blood, sweat and tears into this creativity, all going through the heartbreak, betrayal of the Emperor, wanting to win success at any cost. Defeat mental to anyone's happiness. Defeat and mental conflict to anyone's happiness. Now out of the emotion and in her confidence, the Emperor, King of Swords, is wanting to come back in. And then I've got here, it says, what wants to be said by the King? What wants to be said by the King of Swords? How does the Empress feel about the King of Swords? And tell me about the mother figure pregnancy. So these are the questions I'm going to tap into. I feel like the Empress too has doors to close from the past. I feel the Empress wants this connection, but is more so focused on her healing, understanding the process of this connection and self, understanding that nothing can happen before its time. So in the meantime, between time, why not do the work on self? It will and has brought in blessings, transformations, realizations, each being seen in a different light of the old. I feel the Empress got more confident and the Emperor became more assertive, standing in truth. Come into realizations of self, mission work. We're heading to. I feel it was some kind of legal situation which brought this emperor into this realization and gain some high intelligence in regards to the situation and getting that misunderstanding energy, misunderstood. When was in a place of sorrow, isolation, reflection, at a point of closing doors, completing cycles, accepting what is. With this mother figure in pregnancy energy, I feel like as if a physical pregnancy was occurring on the other scale, so it was a spiritual pregnancy. So not only a physical birth, I feel like there was a spiritual birth going on either side of this King of Swords, this Emperor energy. I feel like the Empress was having a rebirth of self, and then I feel like there was a third party energy who was actually having a physical pregnancy. So I continued to write. The other scale was a spiritual pregnancy, change of a perception, better care of the mind, body and soul. Where on the other hand, someone was not in comparison to, mirror image of, total opposites. So that's kind of what I got from there. So I just want to tap into like this mutual energy. What's this mutual energy between this Emperor and this Empress? This Queen of Wands and this King of Swords. What's the mutual energy in regards to this connection? What's the mutual energy in regards to this connection between the Empress and the Emperor? Queen of Wands and King of Swords. The garden, and it's fallen over on soul love and this mother pregnancy figure in the reverse. And it goes back to my first video of today, my first channel in part 1 of this video. I'm going to title this one part 3. It's taking care and nurturing your core, the core of you, your garden. I was saying in part 1 that you can tell, what am I trying to say? If you look at your garden, your children, your animals, your manifestations, your businesses, your mindset, it will show you a lot of what's going on inside of you subconsciously. And I feel like in this situation, I feel like both you and the Emperor, depending on how you're resonating, is needing to do work on that core self. I will read from the book. Oh, I've just taken the cards out and I've left the books. Oh, no, I haven't. So the garden. I just saw it. So it says, the gardener benefits throughout his life by learning how to nurture the feminine energies in this world. He builds up the garden beds, shapes the garden, puts up fences and trellises, and turns the soil. He plants the seeds that the feminine gave him initially and protects them while they grow. Sometimes he has to work hard so that when harvest time comes, he can enjoy the full bounty of his reward. He learns how to be in harmony with her seasons, and thereby profits from her beauty and abundance, while she benefits from his strength and diligence. The gardener finds a certain kind of inner peace with all aspects of his garden, because it keeps him connected to the great feminine cycles of nature and Mother Earth. In nature, you cannot rush or force things. You cannot have fruit from your tree without planting the seed first and tending it patiently. You have drawn this card today, so you may bring your attention to the work of your inner and outer gardener. It's time to consider what areas of your life need some weeding, planting, fertilizing, and other forms of constructive attention. When the gardener calls, it means that some planning is required, followed by action, taken with the willingness to work towards your goals realistically, so you may achieve them. Call on your inner gardener to help you nurture and cultivate the seeds that are ready to take root and sprout in your garden. And it's planting season right now, so it could just be that someone's digging foundation for new crops to grow in time for it to harvest when it's needed to be harvested. It's that watching how your garden grows and putting that same energy into yourself, into your self-growth. And I feel like going back from 1 and 2 of the readings, and this is part 3, this is the energy of both masculine and feminine energy. If I'm talking about one energy, this is the alignment. This is the starting of aligning self with and balancing your masculine and your feminine energy. In alignment with this reading, 1, 2, and 3, this is a love reading. I feel like this is a mirror image. Both the masculine and the feminine energy of this reading are both doing work on themselves. Maybe at different points of their journey right now, but nevertheless doing work on self, being more authoritative, assertive in where it is that you're going to, as a mutual energy. What's the energy of the divine masculine in regards to the energy of this reading? The energy of the divine masculine. And I was asked in solitude. Divine masculines in solitude, deep in thoughts, in silence, peace and prevails. What's the energy of this divine feminine? There's that passage. Trust there is a divine plan. And this card also wanted to turn over, joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Energy of this. So it says great adventure, take risk, venture forward. That's this mother pregnancy energy. Rainbow of blessings are coming ahead, bottom of the deck. What's the major arcana energy? What's the most important energy in regards to this connection? Got a few cards that came out. So we've got the Hermit energy and the Magician. So again, this is the masculine's energy, that Hermit energy, in isolation, that solitude energy, in silence, in peace, prevails, seeking information, seeking wisdom, soul searching, looking for answers in regards to this manifestation energy. What's the energy around? Sorrow again. What's the energy around divine feminine in regards to this desert passage, trusting the divine plan? figure pregnancy energy in regard to the energy of this reading and this Emperor energy. Tell me more about this energy, this situation. Mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationship reflects our wounds. Introspection. Not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, cool person, boundaries, shy, angry. So that's somebody who I feel is being left in a cold energy. Again, I picked up on the energy of mirror image, in contemplation of. There's almost like there was an actual birth on one side and a spiritual birth on the next. Actual birth in this three-party energy and a spiritual birth with this Empress's energy. Why not today? Why not today? Letting go of people, shedding the old, sharing, giving to others. Tell me more about this energy of this mother figure, pregnancy. What's the energy of this mother figure, pregnancy? I'm grounded, losing grip and cold. King of Pentacles energy. Tell me more about this. Unhappy with choices, failed long distance relationships, self-doubting and failure is how this King of Pentacles energy I feel like is feeling. Could be a Hermit energy, Virgo energy. Feeling heartbroken, betrayed. With the three of the clubs here. Show me the energy of this Emperor. Show me the energy of this Emperor in regards to this energy, in this isolation energy, in this energy of. So this will be the Four of Swords energy. Cancer reunion, feeling unwelcome, leaving home. Four of Clubs, that's Four of Wands, sorry. Four of Wands, I believe that is. Tell me more about this energy of unrequited love. Unrequited love over true love I'm hearing. Lack of confidence, losing disadvantage, disappointed. Coward, unfocused, out of control, left behind. I feel like something hasn't gone this Emperor's way, and through this not going this Emperor's way, realizations have come about of what once was. Nostalgia energy, going back to reading 2. Tell me more, what's in the energy of this Empress in regards to this connection? What's the energy of this Empress in regards to the energy of this connection and this reading? King of Swords energy is what's blocking this true love. It says bully, rude, forceful, setting bad example. Tell me more, one more in regards to this Empress's energy, in regards to this connection with this Emperor. Lack of balance, overwhelmed, overextended, no plan. Restrictions, lack of energy, no romance, impulsive, slowness, lack of movement. So I feel like this is how the Empress is seeing the Emperor energy in regards to the energy of these readings, 1, 2, and 3. What's blocking this reconciliation? Awakening, recovering, slowly healing, self-care. impatient, lack of common sense, and broken promises. Okay, let's see. Let's get a few cards then for the feminine energy, I was gonna say. High Priestess, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and Four of Wands. High Priestess, anything of Wands. Three of Swords in the reverse. And we've got Temperance energy here, which is Sagittarius energy. So there's an energy of moving past this betrayal from a King of Wands, wanting to win at all costs, not wanting to put any more time and energy into this situation no longer. Tell me more about this energy of the Tower. Tell me more about the energy of the Tower. I feel like someone's waiting patiently for a change. Look, Tower is the Six of Swords in the reverse. That's the kind of hold up in where it is that you're wanting to go to. Tell me more about this energy of this Six of Swords in regards to the energy of this Tower, in regards to the energy of this reading. Queen of Cups in the reverse, Ten of Swords in the reverse, and the Hierophant in the upright. Somebody just doesn't want to go through this emotional depression any longer. I feel like this caused someone some kind of mental conflict, serious migraines, and it took a lot for someone to balance themselves. Someone endured a lot for whatever the situation is, and it took them a lot in order to balance themselves. Sorry about that, I had to pause and upload again. But yeah, going back to this Empress's energy, I just feel like this Empress is gone through a lot and overcome a lot with the Three of Swords in the reverse in regards to whatever's gone on in the past here with this King of Wands, going back to reading 1 and 2. Ten of Swords in the reverse. This Empress has already dealt with the emotions of pulling those swords out of her back. Image I'm getting in my head right now, in order to keep this wheel spinning. Remain positive. Remain in your highest energy. With the Hierophant energy here, could be talking to a Taurus energy. But done the work, done the research, done the soul searching. Seeked out information of wisdom, guidance, inspiration, motivation, in order to get to this energy of not being able to be hindered or stopped for whatever this Tower is. Let's see, what's this Tower? What's this Tower energy? Yeah, someone was juggling. Giving to 2. Indecisive. Unfairness. Tell me more about this energy of the Six of Pentacles. That's the Six of Pentacles there in regards to the energy of this Tower. Ace of Wands. Five of Cups. Emotional conflict, remorse energy here, inner knowing that something is just not going to go anywhere. There's like a passion, like an inner knowing, feeling that High Priestess energy. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands. Someone had to dig deep in order to overcome whatever this heartbreak was. Two of Wands. making a decision, understanding about the choices and where it is that you're heading to, where it is that you're going. Tell me more about this Two of Wands energy, High Priestess energy, Empress's energy. Ace of Swords, seeking truth and clarity. After a point of I feel like losing yourself within this whirlwind energy, within the heartbreak, seeking answers in order to be able to finally close the doors and move forward mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, in all kinds of ways. There was a major blockage here in moving forward. I'm hearing spanners in the wheel. There was a spanner, there was almost an energy of manipulation. Added burdens, too much on the mind. Could have been the cause of what this migraine energy that I picked up on was about. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords energy. Someone here making a decision in regards to this King of Wands energy, this heartbreak, this remorse, this crying over spilt milk. Tell me more about this energy of this Queen of Swords. Tell me more about this energy of this Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Eight of Cups, I need to walk away from lies and deception over burdens, heavy burdens, emotional burdens. I'm trying to see the other card that turned over here. But I'm also hearing there's a need to pause with the King of Pentacles. Of this Knight of Swords energy. Why is this Knight of Swords here? The Star. Healing of, recognizing true potential, true worth. Tell me more about the energy of this Knight of Swords in the reverse. Seeing the truth, lies being exposed, indecisions. Tell me more about this star energy. And it's interesting that the star's falling over the Queen of Cups' energy. Where I feel like this Queen of Swords at one point wasn't in a good place. Was the Queen of Cups in the reverse, going through some kind of emotional downfall. Could be even a case of some kind of emotional imbalance within themselves. Very fiery, cold-hearted, cut off from the world because of this heartbreak. It says ignoring warnings, confessing, turning over a new leaf. Knew that there had to be a change to this way of being. Having to release the burdens. Coming to an end, failure, lack of concentration. Tell me more about this Five of Cups energy. Material needs, ego at large, vanity and selfish. Liar, one night stand, heartbreaker, revoked offer and proposals. So I feel like this is the energy that the Empress was having to deal with in regards to this King of Wands, bringing in a third party energy of pregnancies and caught up in one night stands, heartbreaks, revoked offers of proposals. Maybe there was promises of marriage, and after all that's been said and done, this Empress became numb to the situation, I feel, with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. clarity is stagnant, unsure in which direction that this is going. But I'm hearing sure of the passion within, with the Ace of Wands in the upright and the Two of Wands here next to it. Even though this Empress was going through all that she was going through with this emotional imbalance and feeling numb to situations for X, Y, and Z reason, this Empress was sure of the direction that she was heading to once these burdens had been released and clarity had come in. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups energy. Understanding the heartbreak isn't worth the self. Tell me more about this. Daredevil, overly confident, arrogant and hyper, needing to have to walk away from that energy or needing to become that energy, needing to be that daredevil and taking that leap blindly with no plan, but knowing that this, whatever this was in the past, this tower moment couldn't be the way forward, couldn't be the way of life. There had to be something else out there, a sense of peace and freedom. What's the message from the ancestors in regards to the energy of this reading? For the Emperor, for the Emperor's energy. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. One more card. Wise One, grow within your current situation. Gain wisdom from what it is that you're going through, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Take it as it resonates. What's the advice here for the Divine Feminine, the Empress energy of this reading? The message from the ancestors. Protection Guardian, drop your shield. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing and information. Strong need to heal. Strong need to ground yourself. Strong need to drop the shield, drop the ego, drop the arrogance, and listen to that wiseness within, your higher consciousness, that still energy, that peace, that silence. That's where you're going to gain those answers, those aha moments, those forward movements, what to do next energies. Let's see, what's the self-care advice here to the Divine Masculine in regards to the energy of this reading? What's the self-care advice? Read, research, look upon Divine Feminine energy, Divine Masculine. Understand we possess both. It's okay to be within your feminine. Use your hands, creativity, pottery. Nourish your temple, Divine Masculine. Tell me more. What's the self-care advice? Self-care advice for the Divine Feminine in regards to the energy of this reading. Dream journal. Write your dreams down, Divine Feminine. There's answers in your dreams, messages in your dreams. It says sing. And energy work. Ground yourself. Meditate. Ground yourself. As a mutual energy, I was asking. Ground yourself. It's all about grounding and meditation. There is where the answers are going to come to you in what it is that you're needing to do in order to move forward with whatever this uncertainty is within you. Ground yourself. Spend time in nature. let's see. Let's pull one of these. What's the advice going forward in regards to the energy of this reading for those that this reading is resonating with? What's the advice going forward on animals? Too many cards, but we've got sea turtle, stability, groundedness, and wolf, authenticity. Instincts is also, I feel when I see the wolf card, that stillness. Again, I'm gonna keep saying that stillness, listening to your intuition, your instincts. Too many cards. Wisdom, instantly I see the owl. Follow your wisdom, your inner wisdom. Let's try this again. The advice going forward for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading. Coming alive. Snow leopard, the watcher. Be observant, be more vigilant, be cautious, but don't be stagnant. Be still, but don't be stagnant. Card number 15, break it down to a 6, balance, equality, so it says, take the high road, do not sink to the level of low vibration. Observe the situation closely before acting. Being silent is an option. Ethics is the #1 concern. It is best not to continually draw attention to yourself, just for the sake of filling up your ego. A little mystery is a good thing. In the valley, surrounded by high, rocky mountains, live the people. In the high passes within the rocks, between the sky and the land, above the flapping of the prayer flags, live the spirits of the mountains. Some of these spirits were bodhisattvas, I believe that says, the compassionate energies that help people take more right and ethical paths. These spirits took the form of the most elusive and beautiful creatures that lived among the high places, the snow leopard. The snow leopard watched the people, yet were very rarely seen themselves. Their paw prints might have been occasionally found on a ridge overlooking the valley, but they were not spotted. These watchers of the skies rewarded those who help others. It was said, too, that the snow leopards, ever observing, would place obstacles in the path of those who did evil in order for them to realize their mistakes and change. And if something was not right, the leopards would mournfully for all to hear, mournfully for all to hear. The animal. To say spotting a snow leopard is difficult is an understatement. These mysterious animals live high in the most remote mountains areas of the Himalayas, Russia, Mongolia, and Western China, and it is only recently with the advent of sophisticated motion sensor cameras that we have been able to see decent photographs of these animals in the wild. A member of the Panthera genus, snow leopards are uniquely adapted to cold, harsh environments through having small rounded ears to keep the heat in. Lustrous, multi-layered fur and thick tail filled with fat that they wrap around their face and body when they sleep to keep the wind out. They have incredibly large paws for their size, covered in thick fur, which allow them to walk more easily on soft snow without sinking. Snow leopards do not roar like lions, but instead vocalize in mews, chuffs, and most notably a wailing sound that echoes for long distances. The magic. Snow leopard magic is all about the power of being the silent watcher. Western society is an extroverted one, with the emphasis on the individual, on being seen. Yet there is much advantage to examining things quietly and observing before making decisions. Taking your time and observing a situation before you decide the next steps is wise. Snow magic is mysterious and ethical, and can be used when you need assistance in taking the righteous path. Symbols: eyes of prayer flags, cat in snow, leopard footprints in snow. Status: vulnerable. Well, whilst I was reading that, what I was picking up on is the Page of Swords energy. The energy of somebody watching you from a distance, possibly online, but being very observant. I feel like this could be the Divine Masculine's energy wanting to come in towards the Empress, but being vigilant, being observant, and being fearful of the reaction of the Divine Feminine, the Empress's energy, because of what's gone on in the past. So let's see, what's the message that the Divine Masculine is wanting to say to this Empress energy, the Divine Feminine? Maybe we're just too different. I don't know if I can meet your expectations. What's the message that the Empress is wanting to say to this Emperor at this time? And take it as it resonates. Whoever's the feminine, whoever's the masculine energy in regards to the energies of these readings. This is our connection still affects me. One more card to the Divine Feminine, and what it is that this Divine Feminine is wanting to say to this Emperor in regards to the energy. I miss you regardless of how things seem. What's the message to this mother figure pregnancy energy from this Emperor energy? Two cards are falling on the floor. It says something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. You've been in my dreams. What's this energy in regards to? Lack of ideas, making wrong decisions, and misinformation. This Emperor has been looking at the regrets, the remorse, the mistakes that's made within all the bad choices, I want to say, because nothing is a mistake. Looking at how things could have been done different within this situation. Having dreams of this third party energy. Tell me more. Someone could be dreaming of a mother figure, mother energy, grandmother energy, a child's mother. Regret, surrendering, major sacrifice, peaceful resolution is in this card. Is what the Emperor is dreaming of, whoever this third party energy is with. A compromise. Why is it that this Emperor can't meet the expectations of this Empress's energy? What's the blockage? Lack of commitment, delays, false starts, mischance. bears coming true, learning from the past, using, rising above problems and haters. Our connection still affects me. I miss you regardless. So what's blocking the Empress in regards to this connection with this Emperor? Joker Feminine. Joker Feminine. The Divine Masculine has a feminine within his energy that this Divine Feminine doesn't really, I'm hearing, see eye to eye with, or sees this other feminine as some kind of imposter, joker, not for real. Gifts with strings attached, lack of clarity, take her, kiss her. That's the energy that the Divine Feminine is feeling towards whoever this Joker Feminine is. And as a god, that's what the card says, Joker Feminine. You can see that. The Divine Feminine sees whoever this energy is within the Divine Masculine's energy is sneaky dangerous, deceptive. In it for what they can get from it. Hoping to block the Divine Masculine's intuitive energy towards his right path, his soul calling. So let's see, let's tap into this Joker Feminine energy in regards to the energy of this reading. What is resonating with the reader needs most to be made aware of in regards to imprisonment, distant horizon. So I'm asking about this Joker Feminine and what it is that those who's resonating with the energy of this reading needs to be made most aware of. And imprisonment came out with distant horizon. This Joker Feminine wants you to be a distant memory. She doesn't want the Divine Masculine to be thinking about you. She doesn't even want you to be thinking about the Divine Masculine, much less the connection that still affects you, or that you even miss the Divine Masculine. She wants that to be a distant memory. How does this Joker Feminine feel towards the Divine Masculine in regards to this situation? What's the true intention? Thief. That's the true intention of whoever this Joker Feminine is. What's the intentions of this Divine Masculine in regards to this Joker Feminine? What's the true intentions of the Divine Masculine in regards to this Joker Feminine energy? Official person. I feel like this Divine Masculine has become an important part or important person, body. I'm hearing father figure now. Maybe this is a Divine Masculine that's an older energy to whoever this Joker Feminine energy is. Or it could just be that the intentions of the Divine Masculine is to have authority over this Joker Feminine. What's the overall outcome in regards to this connection with this Joker Feminine, the Divine Masculine? What's the overall outcome? Child in the reverse and message in the reverse. Some kind of message, some kind of concern. Tell me more about this energy of official person in regards to the intentions of the Divine Masculine in regards to whoever this Joker Feminine energy is. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to pause and come back. clarify why imprisonment here. I pressed pause, had to go off for a little while, but I've come back in and tapped in. I believe this was the area of where I was asking, what's the overall energy of this reading in regards to divine masculine, divine feminine, and this third party energy. So I'm just wanting to clarify the cards that come out through the Kipper energy of imprisonment. I believe I remember saying that this third party energy doesn't want this divine masculine to have any kind of thoughts in regards to the divine feminine. Wants the divine feminine to be a distant memory. Wants to release any overthinking and any thoughts of the divine feminine. Alright, let's just keep this simple. So it says, you're beginning to realize who you are. Stay focused. Remember why you started. Don't spend too much time in contemplation. Fortune favors action. Single. I feel like this is the third party energy that's kind of trying to persuade the divine masculine why they shouldn't be thinking or overthinking about the divine feminine. Remember why you started. Fear is what's holding you back. Okay, so tell me more about this energy of imprisonment in regards to the overall energy of this region. Mirror effect. Tell me more about this energy of distant horizon. Why is distant horizon here? Emperor in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy of the thief. Now I believe the energy of the thief was how this third party energy, or the intentions of the third party energy, if I remember rightly. Tell me more, why is this thief here? Tell me more about this energy. It fell over on child. It says, you are a messenger, speak your truth. Tell me more about this official person. Now this was the Emperor's energy in regards to this third party energy. I felt like it was an Emperor's energy, and here's the Emperor's energy in reverse. I felt like this Emperor, and it came out just a while ago whilst I was shuffling, this Emperor is wanting dominance in regards to whatever this situation is. I'm hearing plan now. Tell me more about this official person in regards to the energy of this region. Leo energy. Tell me more about this energy of Leo in regards to this official person. Dominance, gain strength over Virgo. Maybe there's a Virgo child. Tell me more about this energy of the message. What's that what wants to turn over? Sagittarius energy. Tell me more about this energy of the message. Tell me more about this energy. Acceptance is back out again. There's a need to accept something in regards to the energy of this child. And someone's not receiving that message. Someone's not accepting this situation. Tell me more about this energy in regards to this child. Rebirth, Scorpio, Cancerian energy. Tell me more about this energy of this child in the reverse. Why is this child in the reverse? Sacrifices. accept what someone's done in regards to, take it as it resonates. Fire in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy of fire. Again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy coming through very strong. Tell me more about this energy of the child in the reverse with the sacrifice and fire. What is this energy in regards to this child? Have no fear. Temperance, Sagittarius energy again. There's some kind of imbalance, some kind of unstableness in regards to and around this child. Someone's not got any patience in regards to this child. Possible Sagittarius energy, mothering energy. Tell me more about this energy of temperance. I'm hearing short-tempered. Tell me more about this energy of temperance. Tell me more about this energy. Aquarius. Even though they know better, still not doing better. Repeated cycles. Tell me more about this Aquarius energy. Gemini. It could be that this third party energy is a Gemini energy. I'm hearing stealing passion. The way others view you is none of your business. Tell me more about this energy and why others, how is it that others are viewing those that's resonating with the energy of this reading? How is it that others are viewing those that's resonating with the energy of this reading in regards to spiritual partnership? So it could be that people are seeing this connection as a solid connection, but not understanding or knowing what's happening behind closed doors. Deception, theft, deceit, overbearing, powering, narcissism with the Emperor here in the reverse. Tell me more about the spiritual partnership. Scorpio in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy of Scorpio in the reverse. The Hierophant. A resistance to an ending in some kind of marriage, commitment, making wiser choices. Tell me more about this energy, this inner energy in regards to the spiritual connection. Deeper knowing I'm hearing. Libra energy, balance. Tell me more about this energy, Libra. Why is Libra here? Taurus is in the reverse. Why is Taurus here in the reverse? Releasing stubbornness I'm hearing. Balancing the scales in regards to this marriage, this commitment, this traditional way of doing things, this resistance to the end of something with Scorpio energy. Knowing what's the right thing to do. Tell me more about this energy of the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here in the reverse? Why is the Emperor here in the reverse? Why is the Emperor here in the reverse in regards to the energy of this reading? I just feel like someone, this first party energy, just feels like this Emperor's heart's just not 100% in this connection. Tell me more about this Emperor. Emperor in the reverse? Why is this Emperor here in the reverse? This Emperor may be acting out of character because there's no peace in the situation. Tell me more. No communication. Tell me more about this Emperor in the reverse. This energy of this Emperor in the reverse in regard to the energy of this reading. It says, just be alone for now and develop your craft. The moon. This Emperor's emotional right now. Heart's not really in it right now. I'm feeling like. The advice for this Emperor in the reverse is to just be alone right now and develop your craft. Follow your dreams and your passion. Live within your foundation, within the balance of your foundation. Don't allow no one to remove you out of that place. Could be Pisces that I'm talking to, but why is the moon here in regards to this Emperor energy in the reverse? Needing to put more care into self, Emperor. Tell me more about this Emperor. My income is constantly increasing, but it flew over in the reverse. I feel like someone's having to spend a lot of finance out on a child. On family, on this third party energy, and this is hidden. I'm hearing going bankrupt because of the finances that this moon energy, the releasing, the amount of finances that's being released. Tell me more about this energy. The Empress. Manifestations in the I wouldn't even say reverse, neither in the reverse or the upright. Obstacle energy. Sagittarius in the reverse. Tell me more about this energy in Sagittarius. With the Magician. This could be affecting the health of a divine masculine, Gemini, Virgo energy. Bringing the unbalance, instability, financially, emotionally, because this Emperor is not where this Emperor is wanting to be. Happy home, look, it's in the reverse. There could be some kind of home setting with a Sagittarius, a Virgo, a Gemini, a Leo, a Libra. Listen, all the signs are here that I'm seeing so far. What is it that this Emperor is needing to communicate with strength here in the reverse? After the energy of this reading and the need to move past. Clear your vision. Meditation. Clear the mind. Step back from the situation and see it from another point of view, another perception. What's the advice to this Emperor in regards to this moon energy? What's the advice to this Emperor? You're beginning to realize who you are. Well, there's a need for you, Emperor, to understand who you are, how powerful you are, and not allow the situation to weaken you with the Strength card in the reverse. Not allow this situation to out your flame, to out your fire, to out your passion, your determination. Tell me more about this energy. In regards to this Strength in the reverse. How's this Emperor in the reverse? Judgment over choices. Judgment. The Empress in reverse. Mother and child energy. Could it be something that's taken place in 2020? 3 years ago. I'm picking up. But there's some kind of separation, imbalance. The sun. Tell me more about this energy of the sun in regards to this judgment. Why is the sun here in regards to this judgment energy? The sun is where something has been illuminated, clarifying the moon. Something in darkness is coming to the light in regards to this Empress and this sun energy. There's judgment over this situation. Tell me more. Earth just flew out, along with Cancer. So something emotional, I feel like. Don't focus on monetary issues. Focus on spirit right now. Focus on getting grounded within this situation, because whatever the situation is, it's come to bring clarity. Tell me more about this situation in regards to why is the Empress here in the reverse? The Empress here in the reverse. There's a lack of communication. My throat chakra's just gone. Tell me more about this energy of this Empress here in the reverse. Why is this Empress here in the reverse in regards to the energy of this reverse? Two of Cups in the reverse. A disconnection within a spiritual connection, a spiritual partnership. There's been a disconnection. It's the reason why the Empress is here in the reverse, and so is the Emperor. Going back to the beginning of the reading and part 2. Tell me more about this energy of the Two of Cups for why the Empress is here in the reverse. There's a need also for you, Empress, Divine Feminine. There's a need to balance your masculine and feminine energies so that they can become in the upright. There's an imbalance and it's a mirroring image. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. It's a mirroring image. I feel like both the Emperor and the Empress is losing strength through this disconnection. Ace of Cups. Unparalleled. The shadow is you too. Again, like I said, it's a mirroring image. Both wanting this Ace of Cups. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups energy. Rebirth. A restart, all new. Moving away from the old way of being and doing things. Old thinking patterns. Understanding if you want great change, you're needing to make great changes in order for the same cycle of patterns not to repeat. Breaking that generational cycle, thinking pattern, ways of doing things. Tell me more about the energy of this rebirth. What's coming towards this Emperor and this Empress in regards to the energy of this rebirth, this Ace of Cups energy? Let's do it. What's the Emperor's energy in regards to this rebirth energy? What's the Emperor's energy in regards to this rebirth energy? Emperor's energy in regards to this rebirth and energy. This Ace of Cups. There's a need to having to look into yourself, both masculine and feminine energy that's resonating with this reading. Looking towards your good, your bad, your ugly and your beauty of yourself. I love it. Look at yourself, the card says. There's a need to look into yourself, look into the mirror, and be the change that you want to see. Where's the Emperor's energy in regards to the energy of this reading and this rebirth? Best of both worlds. Still contemplating juggling. Best of both worlds, but let's see. I'm hearing wanting the Empress and. Tell me more about this energy that the Emperor is in regards to best of both worlds. Why is best of both worlds in regards to this Emperor's energy? In regards to this Ace of Cups rebirthing energy. It's new. Best friends. Cancerian in the reverse. Tell me more, why Cancer here in the reverse? Deep thoughts, deep emotions. Runs deep, I'm hearing, runs deep. Tell me more about these deep thoughts of the Empress in regards to this Ace of Cups energy. What's the deep thoughts here of the Empress? That's unknown at this time, that's not spoken. What's the deep thoughts of this Empress? I feel like this Empress is, again, understanding that the shadow is her too, is you too. Starting to begin to understand the changes that's needed to be made within herself, within yourself. Tell me more about the energy of these deep thoughts for this Empress's energy in regards to the energy of this reading. Habits and addictions. Tell me more about these energies of this habits and addictions. Maybe there's a divine feminine energy that's taken up habits and addictions in order to numb and cope with these feelings. Tell me more about these habits and addictions in regards to this Empress's energy. To deal with this emotional, I mean Cancer's cards here in the reverse, deep thoughts, deep emotions in the reverse. Kind of using some form of habit or addiction as a crutch, as a codependency to get through this emotion. But tell me more about this energy of habits and addictions for this divine power couple. This was a spiritual connection. This is a connection that meant a lot to a divine feminine. Took it hard when it came into separation. Took it real hard. It kind of forced this divine feminine to look into herself, look into the habits and addictions and the emotions that was being put into herself and into the connection. Was it healthy? Tell me more about this energy of power couple and these deep thoughts. Libra, balance, stability. Is this power couple on the same page? I feel like this Empress is in two minds of Gemini energy, lovers energy, choices and decisions. Tell me more about this energy of. On the other hand over here, this Emperor is wanting to start from the beginning in regards to this Ace of Cups. Maybe I'm talking to a divine feminine and divine masculine that was in regards to this power couple, were friends before anything else. This divine masculine is wanting to manifest that friendship back and in turn bring this connection to a higher level, more commitment. Tell me more about this energy of best friends for the divine masculine in regards to this Ace of Cups. Tell me more about this best friend energy. What's this best friend? Vulnerability. Quiet taste. I'm hearing having to make do. I'm having to make do. Tell me more in regards to this acquired taste, vulnerability energy of the divine masculine. Why the acquired taste, this vulnerability? Tell me more about this acquired taste, this vulnerability. Love yourself first with divine masculine. Take a leaf out of the divine feminine's book I'm hearing and love yourself first. Not allowing this situation to get the better of you, of your emotions. Tell me more about this energy of needing to love yourself first, divine masculine. What's the most? What's the deception in the situation here for this divine masculine in regards to loving himself first? What's the deception? I pick up on a low self-esteem. Divine masculine is not happy with physical appearance right now. Emotional feelings right now. Feeling way too vulnerable. Tell me more about the deception around this love of self for the divine masculine in regards to this Ace of Cups, rebirthing energy. Tell me more about this sensitivity. Tell me more. I feel like I'm talking to the divine masculine that's very much in their feminine energy at this time. Maybe putting themselves in the shoes of the divine feminine. Looking back to Pisces energy. Could be Pisces season. I think Pisces season is the month of February, March. Tell me more about this energy around Pisces, sensitivity in regards to the energy around the divine masculine and the deception. Sadness is in the reverse. Maybe the deception is, I feel as though someone's told this divine masculine that it's not very masculine to be sensitive, or to feel vulnerable, or to feel sadness, or to love self first. It's okay to have that emotion and to release, let go, love self first. Tell me more about this energy in regards to this deception. That's the old way of thinking, that outdated way of thinking, embedded by culture, upbringing. Tell me more. Over it. Someone's over that way of thinking. Someone's over the situation, divine masculine. Tell me more. What's the situation that the divine masculine is over? What's the situation that the divine masculine is over? This missed opportunity energy. Magnetic attraction. To somebody that this divine masculine hasn't got a natural connection to. Somebody that you're having to have an acquired taste for in the opinion of the divine masculine. I don't feel like this is the opinion of others. This is the opinion of the divine masculine. Worried about what others will think, but going back to the song that I tagged and put in the description, no matter what the people say, I feel like the divine masculine is over what the people will say and is now wanting to bring this energy out into the open. I'm feeling now a third party energy here. I'm feeling like the divine masculine is now wanting to bring this third party energy out into the open because there's no reconnection. It's a missed opportunity with the divine feminine. So there's no choice now but to keep going forward. It's almost like consolation prize energy. But the divine masculine's over the sadness, the sensitivity. Tell me more about this magnetic attraction in regards to this energy. Magnetic attraction. Scorpio, over it, I'm hearing, over it, enter this. Tell me more about this missed opportunity energy. What's this missed opportunity energy? Maybe a divine masculine is feeling a bit sad, resentful, guilty for how he treated somebody because there was not that magnetic attraction between them. Or maybe there was, but the divine masculine just didn't want to admit this connection. Tell me more about this energy of missed opportunity in regards to this acquired sensitivity for the divine masculine in regards to this Ace of Cups energy. the chaser, engagement in the reverse, and girl talk. I feel like there was an energy of engagement here, of ascending a relationship to a higher level of commitment. And I feel like because someone in the connection was chasing, too busy codependent in a relationship and fear of abandonment, missed out on the opportunity. It's a time with friends, moving on happily, single, living in the moment and having fun. Keys on the ring. Many options, decisions, unconditional, string along, one night stand. I feel like this masculine energy, I want to say, gain feelings, gain the magnetic attraction for a one night stand energy that was deception, where there was deception, theft, lies, deceit, all kinds of things. This person wasn't an acquired taste for the divine masculine, but the divine masculine, I feel like, chased this energy. I feel like the divine masculine chased this energy for one or many reasons. Tell me more about this mirror effect energy. Girl with a snake. Empath and narcissistic paradigm. Being charmed or used enabled boundaries. So someone in this connection felt used. Felt like their boundaries were being taken advantage of. I feel like someone's wearing the mask, not showing their feelings, hide personality, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. There's a lot of games I'm picking up around this. A lot of tick for tack, a lot of ego energy, big ego I'm picking up on. But I feel like now the tables are turned. Realization. Someone's had to have no choice but to fear or face the fears. Stand toe to toe with the energies that they've created around them. Master Child here in the reverse, in regards to the energy of this reading. Tell me more in regards to the energy of White Child here in the reverse. Water. Tell me more about this energy. Cancerian energy I'm picking up on right now. Something emotional is coming out into the open. Tell me more about this. The Hermit. That's what I just saw. There's a need to have gone within in regards to something emotional around this child. Tell me more about this energy in regards to this child. Could be a Virgo child, or could be connected to a Virgo. Could be connected to a Cancerian, Scorpio, Pisces energy even. Tell me more about this energy of the child in regards to this Hermit, water energy. There's a blockage. There's a blockage in this forward movement. Again, it's falling over the magnetic attraction. I'm hearing fatal attraction. Whoever this person was, where there was an unrequited love, some kind of magnetic attraction, constellation, energy, prize. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up on. Somebody going against their wisdom. about this energy of the Hermit. Why is the Hermit energy here? What's the advice of the Hermit in regards to the situation? In regards to this child. Someone's needing to use their wisdom in regards to this child. Possibility of where they sit on the wheel in regards to, is this child, or could this child be another? What's the true identity I'm hearing? Tell me more about this. What's the advice here with the Hermit? What's the highest advice here with the Hermit? New direction. There's a need to go in a new direction in regards to this child that's here in the reverse. That's the advice of the Hermit, or that's what someone's intuition, instincts are telling them at this time, to move away from this child. Tell me more about this new direction. In regards to that, tell me more. Capricorn energy. It could be a Capricorn child, or it could be a Capricorn energy that I'm speaking to. Maybe you have Capricorn in your sun, moon, or rising. Tell me more about this Capricorn energy in regards to this new direction. For those that's resonating with the masculine energy of this reading. Tell me more about the Capricorn. Why is Capricorn energy here? Capricorn energy will feel to me like the blockage in this new direction. So let's see, what's the blockage in this direction? Six of Cups energy. Letting go of the past and growing up. Stuck in the past and nostalgia. Too much in your head. Somebody's too much in their head in regards to this child energy. Tell me more in regards to this new direction. And what's the blockage? What's stopping? Nine of Swords energy. No fight left. Retreat. Stubborn. Chip on their shoulder. What's the advice of the Hermit here in regards to this energy? I feel like there's an energy here of looking too much into this missed opportunity energy. Way too much. Nostalgia and going back into the past. Without any, I'm hearing solid plan. Tell me more about the energy of this chaser. Tell me more about the energy of this chaser in regards to this. Out of control, manipulator and wicked. So I'm just getting the energy that somebody was just here and there and everywhere. Literally just spreading their seeds everywhere. In an energy or in a time of being in between realms, in between worlds, in between 5D and 3D, in a time when someone should have been in the Hermit energy and soul searching and reflecting and recovering. I feel that somebody was just recovering and not reflecting. Out of control, manipulator, wicked. It's the reason why there's a missed opportunity right now, and there's a reason why now this Emperor energy is now gone back into a reflection mode, because the Most High, I guess, needs for realization to be seen in this situation for the transformation and the change. End of hardship, positive change, recovery is what's needed in this situation. And it only looks like when someone's gone down and gone within themselves, are they able to see what it is that's needed to be changed, understanding that the dark, or the shadow I should say, is within them too. Looking into yourself before you look out. understanding the importance of self-love, self-respect, self-worth, boundaries. For some advice. What's the advice? There's no fine line. There's choices, decision, and consequences. What's the advice for the Empress in regards to the energy of this reading? Intentions is more powerful than your words. Your mind is more powerful. Is most powerful. And this goes back to my first download, my first reading that I did. Part 1 of this. So I don't know what's just happened with my computer and everything's just gone down. So literally just going to pull a few more cards, read them, and then that's my cue. Enough is enough. Someone's telling themselves enough is enough. Someone's telling themselves that they're over this. Divine masculine energy. What's the advice for the divine masculine in regards to the energy of this reading? Friends will bring you go, but they won't bring you come. Be mindful of who you call your friends, frenemies. There's a time to be observant, vigilant. What's the advice in regards to? The apple doesn't fall far from its tree. This card wants to come out. Don't be stuck in reality. Move towards your possibilities. More advice, one more shuffle for the Divine Feminine and the advice for the Divine Feminine going forward. The advice for the Divine Feminine going forward in regards to this connection with the Divine Masculine. Don't force a situation. Let something happen in its own time. Divine Feminine. No smoke without fire. If it no gossa, it almost gossa. Pay attention to the red flags. Too many cooks in the kitchen will spoil the broth. Leave friends out of the situation. Friends will bring you go, Divine Feminine. Same advice as the Divine Masculine. But they won't bring you calm. I tell you once and I'll tell you twice. Everything happens for a reason. Every cloud has a silver lining. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And even the beauty. And on that note, I'm literally ending this third reading the way I started the first, before I even pulled the cards. Massive realizations for myself right now.